What's going on, you guys? Missed the press conference earlier with Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter. Actually, I saw it, but I wanted to do an immediate reaction because I got a lot from that press conference. I see that there was a lot of respect between the two guys, and the vibes that I got were that the team Porter was looking at Terrence Crawford as Sean Porter's toughest fight. That's the vibe that your boy Bushido was getting from the press conference. What's going on, everybody? Hit the like button as you come on in the building. Crawford Porter had their first press conference today. Terrence Crawford had his private open workout yesterday, and boy, I tell you, that dude is a fucking machine. Terrence Bud Crawford is an absolute fucking machine, dude. The workout alone was just like, is this guy ever gonna stop? And one of my homeboys was there live. Actually, Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment was there. Y'all go subscribe to Pound for Pound. And I heard that he said that Bud Crawford is amazing. He said Bud Crawford is amazing. He said he was doing all kinds of hard shit and making it look easy, not breaking a sweat. Salute to Kofi Universe. I see you in the building. Wayne Hennessy, salute. Bro Horse, salute. AJ Johnson, salute. Man, we got too many fights on the menu, you guys. So many fights. Of course, we got the big fight tonight between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. I mean, that's the big one. Everybody's talking about that fight. Casual fans, I was in the barbershop talking to my barber about it. You know, that's a big fight, man. My mom was just bugging me all day about that fight. So everybody looking to see this Fury versus Wilder fight tonight. But Crawford Porter, there's a lot of respect there between the two guys. Yeah, smash that like button. A lot of respect between the two guys. It was kind of cool to see it, even though at times I do like for them to kind of show a little aggressive, show a little animosity. But with these two guys, we know they go bring it. You know, Sean Porter, he's probably one of the nicest dudes in boxing, but he always fight like he's one of the meanest dudes. So I didn't get no Anthony Joshua like vibes from this. You know, it's just a lot of respect. You know, they knew each other in the amateurs. Kenny Porter said Bud Crawford's the only fighter that ever really stood up to him ready to fight. Salute to Off. Yeah, that's right, bro. That's right. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here real quick and get my thoughts on the press conference. Terrence Crawford was looking sharp. You know what I'm saying? Sean Porter got his little get up on with the vest. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Drizzy KO. I heard about that story a while back, actually. And Kenny Porter, told the story again. So it's obviously true. I mean, it was a lot of respect. You could see that they had a lot of respect for Terrence Crawford. And you got the vibes that they knew that they know that this is going to be Sean's toughest fight. You got those vibes. You didn't even get that type of vibe from when they was fighting Spence. And this is what I be telling you guys, man. Terrence Crawford, these guys, they know what's up with this dude. They know what's up. You see that open workout he was doing yesterday? You see that workout? I mean, he didn't even take a sip of fucking water. He didn't even take a sip of water. Just kept going through the circuit. Just kept going. Phenomenal. Incredible shape. It's going to be a hell of a fight between Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter. I'll tell you that. It's going to be a hell of a fight. I kind of wish they kind of waited for this press conference a little bit just because we have another fight tonight that we're kind of invested in. But, hey, I guess this is a good time to kind of sell that fight too while everybody's thinking boxing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got another big fight coming up next month. Crawford Porter is going to be a great one, you know? So that was, I get it. But emotionally, a lot of people is invested into this Fury Wilder thing. It's been about 2 years in the making. A lot of back and forth, a lot of controversy, a lot of speculation, a lot of some of everything with this fight. Made for a great story. And we're going to see what happens later on tonight. And they are already trying to give us the Crawford Porter fight. But the story of this fight is about just respect. They got respect for each other. This will be a legacy fight, really, for both guys. If Sean Porter was to somehow magically beat Terrence Crawford, I mean, that's a massive statement. And if Terrence Crawford beats Sean Porter, not just beat him, but beat him like nobody else done before, that is also a huge statement. Um, I mean, I don't think I've seen Bud this. He seems really just excited about the whole opportunity to actually showcase his skills against the world, showcase his skills to the world against a credible opponent like Sean Porter. Did you see? Yeah, I did see that Wayne Hennessy. I saw him. I kind of forgot what he said because I ain't really getting no sleep. But yeah, he checked him, bro. He checked the shot at Tom Brown, and he said something about just tell me what he said in the comment section. I can't remember exactly what Bud said, but he did check the dude. I remember that. Yeah, AJ. AJ says we'll see who Bud is November 20th. Hey man, I believe he is who they say he is. I've been believing that for a while now, though. I've been believing that for a while. It's the killer instinct, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's the ability to adapt and his killer edge that really, got me on board with Bud. Really good fighting instincts, excellent IQ, and he brings the fucking fight, man. Sean Porter's somewhat the same. He brings the fight, really athletic. I mean, Bud described Sean the same way I described him. He's athletic, good hand speed. He tends to smother his work, and he gets sloppy at times. Sean Porter, he gets really sloppy, but he's a hell of an athlete. Hell of an athlete. Probably one of the most athletic guys at 147. Oh yeah. So it's the fighters who want the fight. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? And I've been saying it, bro. When these fighters want to fight, man, like when they really want to fight, they'll fight. I don't think it is as deep as boxing fans make it out to be. I don't think it's as deep even as the guys with the suits make it out to be. If you believe your guy can beat that guy, then what's good? Just say you don't believe my guy can beat him yet. Because really, that's what it comes down to. They don't believe that their guy can beat that guy, so they ain't not really willing to take that risk. It's all about risk, especially when you got a guy fighting another guy from another promotional company. It's a risk. It's a risk. This is a risky fight for Sean. You also got those type of vibes that you knew that this was, I kind of got vibes like Sean. Sean was kind of giving me that energy like this is like, this potentially could be my last fight. You know what I'm saying? Because really, what's left for Sean? You know what I'm saying? What's left for Sean after Crawford? Nothing. He's gonna be. I know he ain't gonna like it. I know, he ain't gonna want it, and I don't even want to consider him it. But he may end up being gatekeeper status if he loses against Crawford. He may be gatekeeper status because if Crawford beats Porter, that's gonna put pressure on the other champions to face Crawford. They're gonna really start looking like ducks. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna really start looking like ducks if they don't show no urgency to face Terrence Crawford if he beats Sean Porter in impressive fashion. I think he will. And there's no slight to Sean. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not about to bash him as a fighter. I got a lot of respect for Sean Porter. He's a hell of a warrior. He's throwback. But I just think he's in. I think he knows what he's up in there against. And I think Terrence Crawford is going to be the first guy to stop Sean. Probably within 9 rounds. Yeah, he's AJ says if Bud just boxes Porter and controls this, he'll win on points. Yeah, he could do that. But Crawford likes to win in spectacular fashion. It seemed like he got a lot more comfortable too on a microphone. It seemed like he's got a lot more comfortable. He was flowing better. His delivery was better. He wasn't, all shy, and he seemed like he's got a lot more comfortable on the mic. It took a long time, but better late than never. Really good press conference with a lot of respect. Bomac and Kenny Porter said Bomac called Kenny and said, "You ready?" And they talked on the phone behind the scenes about it already. There's a lot of things that us fans just don't know what be going on. You know what I'm saying? We can only assume and speculate, or if we got an insider that can give us some information. But in reality, Crawford and Porter probably was thinking about fighting each other for a while. There's probably other things that Crawford was looking at before Sean, and rightfully so. You're looking at a Pacquiao opportunity, a Errol Spence opportunity, guys with titles and shit like that. But Sean Porter was always that guy that was going to be in the box waiting, for his turn. But it was a good press conference. No animosity, no drama, no trash talk or anything like that. Just respect. That's all it was. Salute to my man Damone Daniels. My bad, man. Man. But we do got some action tonight. They say J Rock is on right now. I should be watching it. This is a tune-up fight for J Rock. So we're gonna see. We'll be finding out how J Rock looks in this fight. The main card probably don't start till about 9 o'clock Central Time, and Wilder and Fury probably won't be getting to the ring till about 10:30, probably 10:30, 11, depending on how long these fights go and how long they decide to milk the broadcast in between fights. They like to milk that shit sometimes. Milk the fuck out of that shit. So yeah, we got some really good boxing coming up. I wasn't gonna be on here too long. I just wanted to get my thoughts on the Crawford Porter. I meant to do it right after or during, but it was a lot of shit going on. Both guys are in shape, man. You know what I'm saying? Both guys are in shape. These are the type of fighters I like. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. You ain't gotta worry about them missing weight. You ain't gotta worry about them not coming up in shape. You ain't gotta worry about them not coming up in here, not giving it their all. Because if one thing we do know about Showtime Sean Porter, he gives it his all. Whether he's having a bad night or not, you could tell he's fighting with his heart. He gives it his all. And Terence Crawford, that same guy, you could tell they fight with their heart. You hit me, I gotta hit you back. You get me, I gotta get you back. But I get that competitive edge I see that amongst all the top welterweights, to be honest with you. Keith, Spence, they all got that competitive edge. You hit me, I'm gonna have to hit you back. Errol Spence may be a little more lax on that approach because he's a little bit more methodical. But yeah, should be a good fight. Should be a good fight, man. There's not much else to say. They're not going to be trash talking each other. Terence Crawford looks a lot bigger than Sean, bigger skull and everything. Sean was the guy that was fighting at 168 at one point. If you didn't know any better, if you wasn't a guy who was following boxing, if you was new to the sport, you would have thought that Crawford was probably the bigger guy. If you didn't know any better, but in reality, he was a fucking lightweight, and Sean Porter was a super middleweight at one point, middleweight. So, yeah, it's crazy how Sean Porter is able to, do what he's done, beat Usyk and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sean Porter beat Usyk. But Usyk beat AJ. Yes, it just sounds crazy. Sean Porter also beat Danny Jacobs, if I'm not mistaken, right? Sean Porter was fucking motherfuckers up in the amateurs. He's fucking bigger guys up too. But he's up in there with a real one. You could tell just by the energy, just by what they were saying. There was a lot of respect amongst the teams, especially from Team Porter to Crawford. They was really big up in Bud, and they saying it's gonna be they got to find the right sparring partners to prepare for each other. I seen Bud with his sparring partner, look like a Sean Porter clone, kind of same build and everything, short guy, same type of build and everything. I'm not sure who Sean is training with. Oh no. I'm glad I thought of this. I like what Kenny Porter said, and this is how you know Terence Crawford's the real fucking deal, bro. This is what I'm not just on here trying to be a Bud Protection Committee leader, and I know I've been big on Bud for a long time. This is why Sean Porter's up in the mountains in seclusion by himself, training like Rocky Balboa. Kenny Porter said he didn't even go up there yet. Sean Porter's up in the mountains by himself, training for Terence Crawford, getting his mind, body, and spirit right. When has Sean done that? All right. Kenny said Sean usually, they usually together. He usually, training where he's training at. This motherfucker's in the mountains training for Crawford like he's about to fight Goku or something. You know what I'm saying? He knows this is going to be a tougher fight than Errol Spence. Crawford is a very dynamic fighter. A lot of heart. Crazy killer instinct. Versatile. Got speed. Crawford is a total package, man. He's a full balanced meal as far as boxing is concerned. He's probably, in my opinion, he's the most complete boxer out there. It's not Canelo, it's Crawford. Yeah, I said it. Crawford's the most complete boxer out there. Oh well, he didn't fight nobody. Like, he about to fight somebody now. He about to fight somebody now. He throws combination punches. I mean, he does some of everything. He also came out and said that he was smarter than Boots. He said, "I think I'm just a little smarter." He gave Boots a lot of credit, a lot of respect. He said, "Well, I'm a little smarter than Boots." So you could tell Crawford had a lot of respect. He knows Boots. If he would ever have to fight Boots, that might be his toughest fight. Just potentially could be his toughest fight because Boots is, in my opinion, same type of caliber. We haven't seen Boots quite do as much as Crawford has done, but I think he's that same caliber type. You know what I'm saying? Really talented, really serious about what he's doing. You know, really serious about it. Take this boxing shit serious. Lives in the gym, same type of guy. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody in the building. What's up, WJ Luckett? I see you. He says Crawford's going to stop Porter. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Salute to Mark Brown. I see he says, salute Bud checking the promoter. Met Kenny in the alley. And now he about to kill his son. That boy. Hey, Bud Crawford, man. He checking promoters. He's about to square up with Kenny Porter in the alley. And now he about to fight Sean. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Bud is a mean dude. You said they're gonna have to do more to sell that fight? Yeah, they probably is, bro. See, what's selling Wilder Fury so well is for one, they're heavyweights. Two, I mean Wilder. Let's be honest, Wilder. Three, um, I mean it's a big heavyweight championship fight with a lot of controversy. It's a trilogy fight. I mean, it's a lot of things riding on this fight tonight between Wilder and Fury. So it's gonna be hard for you to outsell that fight unless you're Canelo Alvarez, who has a loyal cult-like following. Wilder Fury may not do as good as Canelo Plant do, but I think it's a bigger fight. I think it's a bigger fight. Fury versus Wilder is a huge fight, and it's just because of the storyline that comes with it. Whether you like the whole cheating and all that, it was good for good story. It was for good. It was for a good narrative to keep the fight interesting. You know what I'm saying? Because the narrative was, well, Fury just gonna beat him anyway. But you never know, and we gonna find out tonight if the Bronze Bomber could prove a lot down the road. This fight is gonna change a lot of shit, man. This fight is gonna. This fight. This is a really big fight, man. I think whoever wins this fight is probably gonna go down as the best heavyweight, is the definite best heavyweight of this era, and possibly one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. Possibly. You know what I'm saying? Should be a good one. I wonder what Errol Spence has to say about just. It's got to suck being on the sidelines right now. And it's not like he fought recently. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get the fight. You know, the big fight that that guys like him and Crawford was looking for. They didn't get it. Neither one of them got it. You know what I'm saying? Now he's looking at Crawford Porter, and that's a fight that got a lot of people's attention. Actually, my barber knew about that fight too. So people know who these guys are. You know what I'm saying? They know. He knew about the Crawford Porter fight coming up. So people know who these guys are, but they're gonna have to do a better job of promoting. See them, show them some highlights on TV, shit like that, man. People want to see action, and these dudes bring the action for sure. They're not boring fighters by any means. What's going on, LT, man? I haven't seen you in a minute. What's going on? Damn, AJ, you said J Rock looking tired already? Nah, man. What do y'all think about J Rock, man? Is it? I don't like to say is it over for him, but I don't know. I heard he's back with Bread, man. He says fight will be rigged for Fury, in my opinion. It seemed that way, bro. I can't wait till this shit is over. I honestly can't wait till this Wilder Fury shit is over, bro. It's just too much. I just can't wait till it's over. And I think a lot of people feel the same. Like we're excited to see how it's gonna play out. We're excited to see how Fury's gonna come out, what Wilder's gonna do. But at the end of the day, I'm waiting for this shit to be over. I am ready for it to be over. Yes, low key, it just needs to be over, bro. David Isaiah, honestly, bro, I don't think Crawford. That's not gonna stop him from hurting you, bro. That's not gonna stop him. Crawford's that guy. He could be best friends with you, but I think if you in the ring with him, he's gonna hurt you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think Crawford. He don't needs to have a motivation. He don't needs to have a reason to really punch through you. Something to Wilder, like certain guys, man. Hey, look, I get in the ring, we fighting. I love you, but I'm trying to knock your head off when we get in that ring. Some dudes can turn that switch on just like that. Others, oh man, it's gonna be hard for me to hit my boy. Other dudes can just do it. I know it'd be hard for me, honestly, to fight a friend or somebody I'm cool. It'd be kind of hard. It'd be real hard, especially if I'm cool, the family and everything, and the kids, and you know, punching through your boy. Some people can do it, some can't. I think Crawford's one of those guys that can do it. Not to say that they're best friends or anything like that, but they cool and they got a lot of respect for each other. But they know what they got to do November 20th. I mean, this is how you eat. This is how you build your legacy. So friendship got to get put to the side. Crawford out to prove a point. So I don't think he needs to be motivated by trash talk or anything. I think that's just extra. Like Benavidez, he probably would have got stopped regardless. But he tried to get in Crawford's head, and it did work. It did work to a degree. Benavidez was talking bad shit though. He said Wilder loses fairly. I'm not even. He's not going to lose. If he loses fairly, how are you going to handle it? Don't even come on here asking those questions, bro. I don't even know why you even asked that. I don't know how I'm going to be able to handle it. To be honest, I don't know how I'm going to be able to handle it. If he loses fairly, I'll be disappointed. I'll be disappointed. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'll be disappointed. I want Wilder to get the job done. I want Wilder to prove to the world he's the best heavyweight. I want to see the brother win. It's just that simple. I want to see Wilder win. I always felt Fury would have been his toughest fight for different reasons, not for the shit that transpired over the past couple of years, but just for different reasons. But I don't think Fury really believes he can beat Wilder without some type of um, shady edge, whether it's having already worn out horsehair gloves or a dirty ref, and he just got to have some shit, man. It just can't be a regular fight with regular gloves and let's just see who's the best man. It can't just be that simple. It's just never gonna be that simple. May the best man win. You can't even say that no more because the best man may not win because of some bullshit circumstances. Boxing is a dirty sport. We know that shit. But Deontay Wilder, he has to win that fight tonight. I think it's even more important for Wilder to win than Fury. I think Wilder wants it more than Fury. Um, he gonna have to really, because if Wilder loses, it'll be like times 10. It'll be like he lost 10 fights. If Fury loses, oh well, the Wilder fans gonna be, celebrating and shit like that. But the way everything works, it'll be brushed under the rug. Like go forget all about it. But if Wilder loses, oh man, it's gonna be like times 10. You're gonna be hearing all about it. But I don't think Wilder's gonna lose. Damn, you said J Rock tired as hell? Oh, salute to my man, Bro Horace, for the $5 super chat. He says Brazil like KO's coming, Leonard Thomas. Yeah, that's right. Hey man, I can see that, bro. It's so many different things. It's so many different ways I've been envisioning this fight. I really don't know how it's gonna play out. Is Fury gonna really bum rush Wilder? Fury's really good at just. I can't stand the guy, but he's good. He's good for boxing in a sense that he's just a character. And whether you feel like whoever's the hero or the villain in this fight, this was perfect for boxing. This Wilder Fury saga was perfect for boxing, no matter what side you was on. But yeah, man, salute. Thank you for the super chat, bro, Horace. E-File Player says, Bushido, you have ill content. This is a fantastic. Thank you, bro. I appreciate the comment, man. It's comments like that that really means the most to me, you know. It really means a lot when I see those type of comments, man. I appreciate you, man. He said Fury's running straight to center. Man, I hope he. But Wayne Hennessy, you have to think in the back of your mind, if Fury runs in on Wilder, wouldn't you expect a Brazil-like KO to come? Wouldn't you expect a Brazil-like KO? I mean, is Fury really ready to fight Wilder like this? Is he really ready? I can't wait till tonight, dude. We gonna find out a whole fucking lot tonight. This is gonna tell us everything. If Wilder beats Fury in impressive fashion, like I think he will, then the other fights gonna look like flukes. But if Fury comes out and beats Wilder, then he was simply the better man. Despite him, bullshitting in the other previous fights, I have to take my hat off to him as being the better man. Your boy Bushido ain't no sucker. I ain't no hater. I ain't no buster. And I will give credit when it's due, even if I have to eat crow while doing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm glad Wilder's using the MX punching gloves too, man. But my concern with that is Wilder punches so fucking hard. Now, he do got one of the best hand wrapper cut mans in the game with Don House on his team now. So he may not injure his hands, but Wilder punches so goddamn hard. He got those thin-ass gloves on now. I wonder if will his hand hold up. He hits too hard. That's why he was wearing those pillows. He was still knocking motherfuckers out with pillows. But he said he was breaking orbitals and everything when he was wearing those MXs. So, cause you can imagine how hard those shots are gonna be from Wilder. You can imagine how hard that punch is gonna be. Do you think Fury's gonna be really able to? I don't think nobody in the world could withstand a Wilder right hand. Not too many people could withstand that like that. Fury's one of the few guys that can get up from Wilder's right hands. He's one of the few. It's gonna be really good. I just hope that referee don't be fucking intervening in the fight. People paid a lot of money to see this fight. This referee better not intervene in the action. He better not allow excessive foul play, because I understand there may be some dirty shit going on in this fight. That's what Fury is. See, a lot of people say, "Oh, well, this is gonna be a boxing match, and Fury's a better boxer." Man, this shit ain't about to be no motherfucking boxing match. Fury knows it won't be wise to sit here and try to box with Wilder. It just won't. It just won't. It won't be wise to sit there and try to jab, and it won't be wise. It's too dangerous to try to box this dude. You gonna have to really just do what he did the second fight. Put your weight on him, try to roughhouse him, and try to be as dirty as you can without getting pointed out of the fucking fight. I don't see this being because Fury, what he's been telling us for the past few weeks, I'm gonna smash him to bits. I'm gonna smash his face in. He ain't talking about outboxing. style and profile. Nah, he's talking about crushing Wilder. So he's gonna be trying to go forward because he knows that's his best shot. It'll be detrimental for him, in my opinion, if he sat there trying to box with this dude for 12 rounds. It just this fight may end up, man. It probably won't even go past 5 rounds. The Wilder Fury fight probably won't even go past 5 rounds, you guys. Especially if Fury comes out guns blazing like he claims he's gonna do. That fight won't go 5 rounds. It won't. These dudes got these horsehair gloves on and shit. It's gonna be a brutal fight tonight between one of the most vicious punchers in the fucking universe and a guy in Fury. I gotta give Fury some credit, even though I can't stand the guy. I do give him credit for just knowing how to really just fight, whether it's dirty or not. He knows how to do that shit and do it well. Do it so good you won't even see it. I think he's a better dirty fighter than he is a boxer. I think that whole boxing shit with Fury, all that boxing and shit he be doing, I think it's just a cover up. He's really a dirty fighter. And that's his real style. Him showboating and moving around the ring and all that, that's a cover up. His real style is him lifting you up and hitting you in the chin and him putting his elbow in your face and him rabbit punching and him holding your head. That's Tyson Fury's real style. To lean on you with all his size, to pound on you with just any type of punch. It's not like the second fight was a beautiful boxing match. It wasn't. It was Fury just trying to land that right hand on Wilder, trying to land whatever it wasn't nothing pretty about it. So I don't get where people say, "Oh, he's a great boxer. He's beautiful boxing." Where? Do we have a great jab? No. Do we have a lethal right hand? No. Is he a great hooker? No. Is he a great body puncher? No. But what he is good at is fighting dirty. He knows glove tricks and all types of shit. That's something Wilder gonna have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? I think Wilder could beat anybody in front of him, but Tyson Fury is a tough challenge in a sense to where he's big. He's light on his feet for a guy his size. He just knows how to fight. It may not be the prettiest shit, but he knows how to fucking fight. And Wilder's got to be prepared for some dirty shit. Wilder said he is prepared for some dirty shit. And we go see what happens. Fury hits Wilder in the back of the head. I expect Wilder to hit him right in the dick. You know what I'm saying? But what this referee go do? Is the referee go let Fury get away with dirty shit? Then once Wilder do it, is he go try to take points away and shit? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit you got to worry about when they trying to put these strange referees in these fights, man. I just want to see a fair, even fight. I don't want nobody to have no advantages or none of that. I want to see a straight up mano y mano fight. Referee, you go call it down the middle. If Fury hits him and Wilder hits him back, hey, fair game. But if you go call on one guy, if you ain't gonna call on one guy, then you better not call on the other guy. I want to see a fair fight tonight. But to close this out, I didn't plan on being on too long because I got to come back on later in the conclusion of that fight. But Crawford Porter should be a good one. Both guys look like they're in shape. Both guys seem to be motivated. Team Porter seems to they both have tremendous respect for each other. But Team Porter, they seem like they know what they're really up against. Sean Porter's up in the mountains training by himself, Rocky Balboa style, you know. So he knows what he's up against. He knows that Terrence Crawford is an amazing fighter. He knows that Terrence Crawford probably gonna be one of his toughest fights, and he knows there's a chance he may end up getting stopped in this fight. You know, but yeah, man. Appreciate you guys for stopping in real quick with your boy. I just want to give my thoughts on Crawford Porter press conference and pretty much my final thoughts on the fights tonight. My final thoughts on the fights tonight is Wilder wins within 4. I'm not going to stray away from that. I've been on that for months. Wilder in 4 rounds. But if it goes past 4, that's cool. But I still got Deontay Wilder winning that fight tonight. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.